This is a video on how to do a delivery on a 2018 Toyota Camry Hybrid. So the first thing you should do with any delivery is pair up the customer's phone. So first go to their Bluetooth and turn it on, and then from the vehicle click on the menu button and then setup, and then Bluetooth, and it asks you if you'd like to pair. Go ahead and click yes. And then from the phone, it should pop up in a few seconds. Select Toyota Camry, and then click pair and allow. In a few seconds, there should be a pop-up on the vehicle screen asking you to allow text messages to come through. There's a message. So from your phone, if you'll click the circle that has an eye in the middle and turn on show notifications, then it will allow the text messages to come through and the phone is successfully paired. Now, at this point, you should make sure the customer downloads all the apps required for the vehicle. So with this vehicle, you would need Toyota Entune 3.0. You also need Remote Connect, and you will also need Scout GPS Link. This is the home screen. Whenever you select the home button, this is what pops up. Here you have an energy monitor. Here's what media you are on, and here you have 4 spots you can click and hold and set speed dials from your contacts. Then under the menu button, you have your menu options. So all of these located at the top are also buttons along the sides, so you don't usually have to click menu to get to any of those. But if you need to adjust any settings, you can go to setup from here and adjust the clock and things like that. You have your audio located here. So if you click source, you have AM, FM, and this vehicle is equipped with 6 months of satellite XM via our Toyotathon marathon that we have going on right now. And we also have a disc player here, which is also unique to this vehicle. This vehicle also has USB and auxiliary ports located down here on the left. You can also use your Bluetooth audio to play music wirelessly from your phone. And you have your Pandora, iHeartRadio, Slacker, National Public Radio 1. Those are all available through the Entune 3.0 app. And then, of course, your auxiliary is located there as well. Under presets, you have 36 different presets that you can save. All you would do is go to the station that you like and click and hold one of the spots located at the bottom, and it will save after you hear a beep. Now, you also have the station list button here that takes all the nearby stations and categorizes them into different genres. If you select a genre, it will show you the stations that play in that specific genre nearby. Down here you have options. You can turn on and off the HD radio and XM tune start, etc. And you can also click sound to adjust the sound however you prefer. So via XM, you also have this XM replay. That means that you can pause the radio and it'll save up to 60 minutes, and then you can click play and it'll play from where it left off. On the bottom left, you have this info button. Whenever you select that, this pops up. If you select Eco, that gives you your energy monitor. You can also click trip information, and that gives you your trip information so you can see what kind of gas mileage you're getting. You also have your elapsed time, average speed, and range here. And if you select history, it gives you past miles per gallon so you can get a good idea of what kind of gas mileage you have been getting. From here, you also have your phone button on the right. Whenever you select phone, it shows all your contacts. You also have this search button on the bottom right. You can type in a contact's name to look them up quickly. If you click history, you have all your history located here. If you select anyone in your contacts, you can click add favorite and it will save in your favorites list here. You also have a dial pad that you can dial out if you'd like. Under select device, you can pair up to 8 different devices on this vehicle, so you can select which device you would like paired at the time. Under messages, you have all your text messages that will pop up as you're driving on this top bar located here. So this is the Entune app suite. Whenever you click the apps button on the bottom right, this is what pops up. The first thing I'd like to go over is the Scout GPS. So whenever you select that, this pops up. Now keep in mind this app does run a lot faster if you turn on the app on your phone. Whenever it's on this black screen, that means it is connected to the vehicle. Now keep in mind, if you have a USB plugged in the USB port here to your phone, it will give you a moving active map on the screen. So this is just what it looks like without the USB plugged in. So from here, if you select search, you can type in an address if you'd like to get to that address. You also have nearby here. You can look up nearby categories that might be available to you. You can also search an address, and once you search it, you can click the star and it will add to your favorites list here. And you can also set up your work and home addresses here. So whenever you do put in an address,
in 310 feet, turn left and then keep right.
This vehicle will give you turn-by-turn directions on how to get there whenever this vehicle is not plugged in through the USB port. So now I'm going to plug in my device through the USB port, and there will be a pop-up saying your Apple device is reconnecting. And in a few seconds, instead of just having the turn-by-turn directions, this will connect to my app on my phone, and it will show an active moving map on the screen. And there it is. So that is what it'll look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and end the route. And now this is what it'll look like if you have the USB plugged in initially whenever you start up the Scout GPS. So now your search is here, your nearby locations is here, and your favorites are there. So as you can see from this screen, you have Pandora, Slacker, and NPR One. These are apps that you have to connect your account to make sure that they work on the vehicle. I have already connected my Pandora. Now if you'd like, you would just go to the apps that have the exclamation points, like Slacker here, and then click Options, and then Sign In, and you would type in your email and password for that specific application. And once you do that, you can go back and click Reconnect, and on the vehicle it'll load all your favorite stations and things like that. So first I'd like to demonstrate the Pandora app. So as you can see, it's loaded all my favorite stations. You can click Now Playing and it'll show you what station you're on currently. You can also click Browse and search just like you would on the Pandora app on your phone, except it's displayed on the screen so you will not have to use your phone to get to Pandora. Here you have Yelp. Yelp is for reviews on anywhere you might be going, so you can select restaurants and click on a restaurant that you would like to know more information about. You also have Fuel here. Fuel looks up nearby gas stations, prices, and how far away they are. If you scroll over, here you have Sports. From here you can add your favorite teams and check on scores. You also have Traffic. Under Traffic, it'll look up nearby traffic incidents that may be slowing you down. Weather gives you current temperatures and percentages. If you click Forecast, it gives you a 3-day forecast. Under Stocks, you can add different stocks you're interested in to see them change over time. Under Sign Up, you also have Wi-Fi capability on this vehicle. So if you'd like to set up the Wi-Fi, all you'd have to do is call this number, and then you can also click Sign Up down here. With the Wi-Fi, you get 2 gigabytes over 6 months. So I always suggest to customers within the 6 months, I would just activate it whenever you're ready, because most people can go through 2 gigabytes very quickly. Down here you also have iHeartRadio, which is another app that you can listen to music through. So from this screen, if you click Communications, you have your Remote Connect authorization. Basically, this vehicle comes equipped with Remote Connect, which means that from your phone, you go to the Remote Connect app, and then you can use this app to start the vehicle, unlock the vehicle. You can also set parameters and things like that. Right now I'm just going to try the demo because we're not actually registering this vehicle yet. So you would click Start Engine, and it asks you for a 4-digit PIN that you can set. Now it's pretending like it's going to start the vehicle. The vehicle will stay on for 10 minutes, and after that 10 minutes, it'll automatically cut off if you haven't gotten to the vehicle. So there's that, and here's lock and unlock, so you can do that with your vehicle as well. You also have Vehicle Finder here. With Vehicle Finder, once the vehicle is parked, you can find it wherever it's at in the United States. So keep in mind, if a person stole your vehicle and they were currently driving the vehicle, you would not be able to locate the vehicle. The vehicle does have to be parked in order for this to work. You also have vehicle status in the middle. With the vehicle status, you can see alerts that might be concern to you. So this says the trunk is open and the rear passenger window is open. It also lets you know what kind of fuel level you have within the vehicle. So from here, you can also see what doors are locked and closed. You also have your odometer, trip A and trip B here. Now you also have guest driver. With guest driver, you can set different parameters for different kinds of people. So with valet, we'll click edit. With valet, you can see it has a speed limit. So if it goes past 30 miles per hour, it will notify you on your phone. You also have a total miles limit. So if they go past 2 miles, it will also get a notification on your phone. And the area limit is set on 50 miles. And you also have a total time limit of 30 minutes. Keep in mind, when you're trying to register this for your vehicle, it is registered through the Toyota owners, which is also registered on your Entune 3.0 app. So basically, you would use the same app to sign in. So from here, you would put in your email and password for toyotaowners.com, and then the app will send you an email with an authorization code that you will enter in on the screen here. And after you enter in the authorization code, it may take up to 72 hours for the Remote Connect app to work fully. So you have your hazards located at the top in the middle here. And down here you have a 12-volt charger. This pad here is a Qi activated wireless charger. So with Qi, the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10 have the built-in wireless charging capable. You also have it on the brand new Samsungs as well. So all you would do is lay your phone flat here, and as long as this button is turned on with the green light on, it will wirelessly charge your vehicle or your phone. You also have a compartment underneath it. On the gear shift, you have this eco button that'll save you on gas mileage. You have normal there, and then you also have sport that will make you go faster. This is kind of like an extra brake. You can hold this instead of holding the brake pedal, and it'll apply the brake to the vehicle. You also have EV mode. That's to run the car on the battery, which automatically comes on by itself, so you don't really have to press that too often. Down here you have your emergency brake. You would just lift this up to activate it. Whenever you put it in park, it automatically activates, so you don't have to turn it on whenever you park the vehicle. Here you have your heated seats, so whenever you select it, it will automatically go to the highest. Just click a few times and it'll go to low. In the glove box, you now have 2 charging ports for USBs. So from here, you have your light options here. You also have an open and close for your sunroof. Up and down vents it out. Here you also have your safety connect button. So whenever you select and hold the safety connect button.
Connecting to the emergency call center. To cancel, please press the button again. Emergency call canceled.
So as you can see, it will connect you to emergency assistance. If the airbags deploy, it will automatically call them and they will ask you if you're okay. But if you need them for any reason, you can select the button yourself. Here you have these 3 houses. You can set garage door openers or gate openers for those. So on the right side of the steering wheel, you now have your cruise control here. So instead of the lever, it's over here. Basically, you would click the button on the right and the cruise control will turn on. This has dynamic radar cruise control, so once you set the cruise control for where you would like it, it'll adjust to the speed of a car that might have cut you off and slow down to their speed until you go around them, and it'll go back up. This button on the top left adjusts how far in front of you that it'll start slowing down the vehicle from the vehicle in front of you. And you also have lane departure alert here. So to turn it on, you would click the button, and basically after 32 miles an hour, it'll detect the lines in the road. So if you start getting too close to a line, it'll adjust your steering wheel and get you back in the middle of the lane. The mode button changes your source from AM to FM to XM to Bluetooth, etc., etc. And you can change your stations here. On the left side of the steering wheel, these buttons now control the dash up front. So we'll go up to the leaf, which is the first screen, and it shows you your miles per hour. And you can also switch it over. It'll give you your fuel economy there. Now if you click down, that's your dynamic cruise control and your lane departure alert screen. So basically it'll show you the bars for how much distance you have between you and the vehicle in front of you, and it'll also light up showing you which line you're getting too close down. That shows you what radio station you're on. This gives you your energy monitor, so you can see your distance to empty and your battery life. This also gives you your tire pressure if you click right. And you also have your system status alert. So this vehicle, you can see, has your pre-collision system on. The pre-collision system does have pedestrian detection, so if someone walks out in front of you, it will apply the brakes to the car. Now if the car says brake on the dash here, that means it's not slowing down fast enough to avoid the collision by itself, so you must apply the brakes in order to avoid the collision. This also has park assist, that is also on, so it has sensors all around the vehicle letting you know where you might be too close. You also have blind spot monitoring on this vehicle, so you've got cars on the little side view mirrors that light up orange to let you know when you have someone next to you. It has rear cross traffic alert, so whenever you're backing up, if there's a vehicle that drives by, it'll beep and let you know not to continue to back up. And from here, you have your settings. So with the lane departure alert, if you click OK and hold it, you can adjust the sensitivity of the lane departure alert. Here you have your gas door release. Here you have your trunk release. This vehicle has bird's eye view, so whenever you select this, in the middle you have your bird's eye view camera. That gives you a view all around the vehicle. Keep in mind, whenever you do put it in reverse, you have an option to have the bird's eye view on the right side along with your rear view on the left. This is your traction control button, and this has automatic bright dimmer, which is this button here. So if you have your brights on, it will automatically turn the brights off until a car gets past you, and then it will turn them back on so you're not blinding anyone on the road. Down here you have a change box. Here you have the hood release. The reason why we do deliveries for our customers is to ensure that they're completely happy before they leave our lot. We also let them know about the customer satisfaction survey that they will receive on their email within a week. The survey will ask them on a scale of unacceptable to truly exceptional how their experience is here, and we always strive for truly exceptional on every mark on the survey.